Mike?
On the mic with Mike.
On the mic with Mike?
On the mic with Mike.
I'm on the mic with Mike? He's like a guru.
No, he's a businessman with a great radio show.
And he supports the nonprofits.
Watch, go, and grow.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the best business radio program around. Mike King, along to Mr. Hot Flavors, is in here with all of the hot sneakers, as well as the man stepped into the building, Tom Childry, the credit card guy. He's up in a little bit, but we're going to get back to these sneakers now. All righty, so we talked about intellectual property. We talked about when you have an idea, you got to protect it.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you do your due diligence on protecting your idea. Nothing is more disheartening, and when you're in the world that I'm in, and you know that at the time no one else was doing it, but then when you go to a mall out of town and you're sitting there looking in disbelief, like
that was my idea.
That was my idea.
So how did you go about protecting yourself?
Basically, what I did was the things that I knew that I could protect myself with. For example, I have a pair of Air Force Ones that have TVs in them. Nobody in the world.
Nobody. Tom Childry, do you have a pair of Air Force One with sneakers in them?
I don't, but I know what he's talking about. I had a sister-in-law.
Mhm.
I had 3 sister-in-laws. Well,
That's another show.
But she was living in Louisiana, and she
Mhm.
made ceramic Mardi Gras masks in her garage and sold them to all the shops.
Mhm.
But she didn't copyright it or anything. She
Mhm.
just did that. And then one day she showed up, and one of her customers told her, "Nah, we found somebody cheaper." She ended up losing all of her customers.
Because she didn't protect it.
She didn't protect
She didn't
it.
protect it.
All righty.
Yeah.
That's cautionary tale right there. All right. So Mr. Hot Flavors is in here. He has been commissioned to do great work for my grandson. I don't know what he came with the box. But here's another thing that you just told me, and this is inside information. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't get the type of information here just anywhere. No, you got to come in here 5 to 7 a.m. because we're giving you nuggets of knowledge. The Nike box. So if a person doesn't believe a pair of your sneakers are 20 years old, you tell them, look at the box.
Yeah, tell them look at the box.
Okay, let me get the box.
That's one of the original boxes right there.
Okay, so this is a box. This is what boxes used to look like 15, 20 years ago from Nike. All right, let me look and see what you got in here. Okay, so these are for Knicks fans and Chicago Bull fans and Lakers. Okay, so all right, so at least you showed some love to my Sixers. Thank you very much.
No problem.
I thought you might have an issue. Lord have mercy, you got Boston. Okay, never mind. Never mind. He got the Celtics there. All righty, so the box gives it away.
Yeah, the box gives it away. When I was like really doing sneakers or whatever, so I would take a picture of them and put them up on the box. Little did I know that would be my actual kind of like a proof of purchase.
Okay.
Because you have several people that you can go to Instagram right now and just type in custom sneakers or whatever, and it's going to be an abundance,
a billion
of people that's doing it. But the number one question that I have is, where did it start? It had to start with something, because like I said, 20 years ago, nobody was really doing it. But once it got out there on BET, Lil Bow Wow got out there. Now I'm posting stuff on websites about, hey, this is my work or whatever. And it's ironic that I had to send out cease and desist orders because I had people snatching my pictures and stating that this was their work. It got crazy, man. So, I mean, I've had some highs, I've had some lows.
And everything in the middle.
Yeah, and everything in the middle. So it's interesting. Like we was talking during the break about Nike. I talked to the global director of marketing, showed him what I'm doing. He says, well, we're not really into that right now, but great work.
Great work.
18 years later, the
fine.
same, the same.
Wonder where they got that one from.
Where'd you get that one from? So I actually went on LinkedIn. I've, kind of fussed about it a little bit. So I issued a challenge to Nike. And my challenge was, it'll be like a custom battle, custom sneaker battle or whatever. And I basically put out there that you can use anything from pneumatics, which is air, all the way down to electronics. It's like a big list. And I stuck it out there, but I never heard nothing back.
I'm sure you didn't.
Yeah.
All right. So Mike King, Mr. Hot Flavors, is here with us. You said the number for now, people have just gotten around to this whole sneakerhead. The size of business for sneakers is big.
Mhm.
What's that number?
Sneakers is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Okay, now you said, but now what you do,
Now, customized sneakers is a multi-billion-dollar business. And the reason why I say that is because not only do you have to purchase the sneaker, but you got to get the paints, whatever kind of materials that you're using. So that's actually putting money into those raw materials. And it's all of this is just to bring about a product that doesn't exist, a one of one.
A one of one.
Mhm.
You are going to be the person at the party.
That's it, one of one.
So, and from a business standpoint, so you said you've done it work for, what is it, Bed Bath and Beyond? No.
Yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond.
From a corporate standpoint, so if you have a business out there and you want to stand out, give them that story really quickly.
Bed Bath and Beyond has 4 execs, one in north, south, and east and west. And each of them have different territories. So they reached out to me. This is some years back or whatever, but we want to have sneakers. So when we go to our conference, we want to stand out. I'm like, all right, well, all I need to do is just go to Bath and Body Works. It was a man and it was 3 women. So one of the fragrances was Mountain Fresh. So I took that bottle and like, okay, I got the graphics on that. Then I got a peach color, the actual Bath and Body Works awning. There used to be like almost like a Christmas print. That's
Right.
what it reminded me of. Did that, and I forgot what the 4th pair was, but got them their sneakers. They went to the conference. Now they on the news. They're holding their foot up, and next thing I was like, yo, where did you get them from? Did Nike make them? I'm like, no.
Did you see a bump in your business from?
Yeah, generally when somebody famous wears a pair of my sneakers, I'll start getting like these hits.
Okay.
I've done stuff for Wyclef Jean, Fat Joe, Jagged Edge, Queen Latifah, Bow Wow.
You gotten a bump. Okay, so
Mhm.
here, let's get to my grandson's sneakers. Let's
All
see what you because you also have something else that's really interesting.
Yeah.
A vest that you invented. Really quickly before we get to the sneakers, tell them what the idea behind the vest is.
I'm associated with a startup company. It's called Our VA, located here in Richmond. It's a startup group. And basically our belief is that if you have an idea, we're not the pencil and paper and draw it out on a dry erase board. We give proof of concept.
Okay.
So our proof of concept was a safety vest that we came up with. And my partner, Chris Jewell, he actually had another idea. But once I saw it, I'm like, look, we can go another direction with this. So the safety vest actually is for highway safety. And the way that this thing works, if you're driving through if you're driving through a work zone too fast, I have a device that'll catch your speed and I can deliver a signal down the highway and it actually illuminates a vest. So before you get there, so that gives that person who's wearing that
They
vest
let them know
time.
that the lunatic is flying down
That's
the
right.
street. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So here, okay. This would require a drum roll for the sneakers, but this is a low budget program. I don't have any sound machines. All right, Mr. Hot Flavors, what you got?
All right, so you told me your grandson, LA Lakers.
LA Lakers, yes.
All right. So I put some instructions on the box for him. So when he opens his gift up or whatever, it says read instructions on the inside of the box. And I got shaking my head, get caution right there. So it's kind of like
you tell them get ready.
Yeah, get
it's
ready.
Gonna be hot.
Getting ready. So when he opens the box up, I got another little note. It says, hey, please be sitting down when you pull the paper back.
Oh, okay. See, that's the way you lay something out.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You know,
That's how you do it.
Because first, I mean, being a kid, I'm used to be one. When you get something in a box, you want to pretty much, you can't wait to see like, okay, now what is it?
The first thing you do is ripping the paper off.
That's it.
But you're telling them, hold up,
read the instructions.
Okay, read the instructions. Be sitting down.
Be sitting down.
Because this is not.
You're ready for it. he thinks he's ready for it.
All he sees is a box.
All he sees is a box.
Okay, I'm glad to get some sneakers.
That's right.
Some sneakers from Foot Locker or wherever. I got me some Nikes.
Now,
he don't know what's underneath the paper.
Now, if he's observant, now I'm thinking he might be an observant kid. You're not gonna.
He's not the. Yeah. Okay.
So the first thing that probably come in his mind is that, well, who wrote on my box?
Yeah.
Who wrote it? Why did he write a note? Now you got all these thousands of questions going through your head.
So maybe it's probably not Phil Knight who did not write that.
From here, it looks like that's LeBron's hand.
It's right. Okay. So Brown was out there. He dropped a note on saying, okay, this is just for you. Yeah. But now on the inside, there's another one. Be sitting down.
Yeah.
So Jordan, be sitting down for this. Okay.
That's right. And enjoy Mr. Hot Flavors, little smiley face or whatever. So when he peels that paper back,
oh, that's straight fire right there. Okay. Me and these grandparents gonna be a hit right here. Yes. Yeah. So we gonna be.
I wasn't sure, and that's where paying attention to detail comes in. Because you told me Lakers didn't know if he had the purple jersey, if he had the yellow one. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give him something that he can do either one with. That way it don't even matter.
Does not matter.
There you go.
Okay.
So
pull the paper back.
Pull the paper back. We got Kobe on there. Gone but not forgotten. Come on, man. Don't do that, man.
Nobody else
is doing this.
Nobody is doing this. This is crazy.
Yeah. So you got the Florida Staples Center. Come on, man. I'm sorry.
Let me see this.
Come on, man.
Wow. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so y'all can't tell my grandson Jordan. So
don't tell Jordan.
Don't tell Jordan this. And I gotta tell my wife, hey baby, look at these right here. This is crazy. Okay, the Florida Staples Center. And then
you got the man himself coming out of the shoe.
Kobe coming out of the shoe. Okay. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, he won't be sitting down with that one.
Yeah, so I caution him, or if he goes out with you, I caution you all, because people are going to be, can I take a picture? You know, you and your wife could be out shopping or just trying to eat a meal.
And people are going to be messing with him. Because because historical facts, it's happened.
I know. My mom, she went to Disney World.
Oh, you said that.
And she had a t-shirt on, and she said, I had to have me some sneakers to match my shirt. I'm like, all right. I said, Mom, I wouldn't do that, but if that's what you want, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you.
So is that where you learned to get the warning right there when you say, Mom, don't do it?
I got the warning when the first episode of Foot Locker. I knew right then. And if your work is just that good, and if it's just that detailed, people are going to ask. They're going to stop you.
That's right.
You know, so my mom, she goes down to Disney, and she's walking through the
minding her business.
And all of a sudden, she has these executives. It's like she said, they just came out of nowhere. You know, two-piece suit, and they, excuse me, ma'am, but where did you get your sneakers from? Because they thought that Nike had did something under the table with Disney, and that wasn't the case. But that just goes to show you how detailed my artwork is.
All right, Mr. Hot Flavors, how can people find you out there?
You can get at me at Hot Flavors Forever. That's HOTFLAVAZ, the number 4, ever. That's on the Instagram. My email is Mr. Hot Flavors. That's MRHOTFLAVAZ @gmail.com. Or that cell number is 804-248-0168.
So now you've done, so those are the Nike mid somethings, or rather, I don't know, mid cruncher. I don't know. I'm not.
These are Nike Court Vision mids.
Exactly. That's exactly what I call them.
Yeah,
the Court Visions. So you can do that. You've done Tim's. You've done other things. So people who want to come in, you can come and give it to them. Mm-hmm. You can customize anything. All right. We'd like to thank Mr. Hot Flavors for coming in.
Thank you.
On the mic with Mike, the best business radio program around. Boy, Jordan, when he gets these, he's gonna read the instructions, man.
Yeah,
Read the instructions because this is gonna be a game changer right here. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out Mr. Okay, quickly. So now about your invention with the vest. Tell people how they can find out information about that.
We haven't come up with our website. I'm gonna get that information to you.
Okay.
Actually, not putting you on the spot, but my business partner, if that's something that you might be interested in, we could come through. And
that's right. We'll talk about that because that's something right there.
Yeah, that's life changing.
That is, to think about that. So, congratulations, the work you do, man.
Thank you.
Shout out to Shay Wynn and her mom. You're not playing around. This man is good. Man,
this is real deal right here,
this
bro.
Is the real deal. So get with him. Like you said, you might be able to get some before sneakers before Christmas if you hit him up right away. Mr. Hot Flavors, check him out on social platforms. We're down with him on the mic with Mike the best because we get the best. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks now.
All right.
Hi, this is Andy with Junk